ARESxGOD here, and it's finally time for the new anime season, and I'm so happy this series is back, or however you wanna call it, either season 2, but most likely second core or part 2, one of the best series. Season 1 just blew me away, and I highly recommend you guys check out season 1 before watching this video. Also, such a good series, and this episode also did not disappoint. A lot of twists, turns, also some answers from the big cliffhanger we got from last episode 11. I'm happy. I'm so happy it's back. So let's get into it and talk about this episode. Now, after the big cliffhanger we didn't know if the spearhead unit was alive. It picks up from Lena's side this time. As you know, they like to show both sides in the same episodes, half and half. We see that Lena's kind of very determined now, very willing to go as far as possible. She even has a new unit now, or working with a new unit. Apparently the commander is called Cyclops. They get along pretty well at first impression. She's willing to help Lena, and Lena's taking care of all of them. Now, I don't know, they call her Queen, and she also kind of started having this nickname. Even the other military guys started calling her Bloody Regina, Bloody Queen. Of course, more propaganda around the Republic over there, no victims, even though they're still using the 86ers. But she's definitely much more determined from how she was at the beginning of season 1. We saw her slowly building up. And in this point, it feels like she's a bit too much, kind of pushing that envelope. But I like her even more when she was talking to her superior, but I'll get to that. She's also working a bit again with Annette and spending some time with her, and also my light just died, sorry about that. Now, Annette will also have a lot of stuff unresolved about Annette, her past, her connection to Shin and his family. I can't wait for that reunion, if, or at least when it's gonna happen, but that is probably gonna have to wait. And they're also working with some new settings for the raid system. Maybe that would allow them to connect with the spearhead. Now, before we get to the other point of view, so to say, we have Lena getting chewed out by her superior, having all of these complaints, him acting high and mighty. But I liked Lena so much in that encounter. She kind of put him into his place, telling him, hey, I'm doing all the work and you're taking all of the credit. So if you're gonna do something, you're the one who's gonna lose, because you're getting promotions and everything because I'm doing my job so good. And I liked her quite a lot in that moment. And she's also definitely planning something, checking for which tanks are functional. Howitzer, if I remember correctly the name. We find out the full name of Cyclops, or her real name, my bad. She then Ida, and I'm kind of starting to like her at first impressions. But also you see this sad part with Lena not being able to let herself get as much attached, so to say, not letting herself use Cyclops' real name. Feel like she got very hit after everything that happened with Spearhead, and I really hope they're gonna be reunited. But yeah, also the big bomb they drop. Apparently Lena is preparing for from a large scale invasion from the Legion is coming, so something big is gonna happen, or is supposed to happen, and she's willing to stick to the promise from the piece of paper. She still has the drawing with the pig, to survive, doing her best for the others and keeping her promise. Now, this is where it swaps from Lena's point of view, and finally it picks up from that cliffhanger we had with Shin and his brother, which I wasn't so sure when it ended that it was his brother, but it was just me being an idiot, so to say. But it was his brother, and actually saying his goodbye to Shin setting him free, even apologizing, also telling him forget me, but changes his mind, remember me from time to time, and Shin kind of didn't want to let go in that moment. Kind of got a closure, so to say, after everything they've been through and everything that happened to them. And after that, Shin wakes up, and this is where the big twist of the episode happened. I really didn't expect this, but I thought there had to be something more with the Legion and the world, everything that is happening. Him waking up in a hospital, people in hazmat suits looking all over all over him. And I gotta say, this new character were introduced, the guy that first goes in, willing to go in even if the others didn't want him to go in, Ernest, or Ernst, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing his name. Apparently he's also the president, and they're part of the Federacy of Giad, remnants of the Empire that was responsible with the Legion. We still don't have the full picture, what exactly happened, how they got to this point and everything. So many questions, but a very big twist. And they're also fighting the Legion. We get confirmation that the others are okay also. And things start moving from here. The Federacy is also very careful, cautious about them. Who are they? What do they want? All very good questions. But at first impression, Ernest seems to be like a good guy. Will he remain a good guy? I don't know. Now I'm happy to see that the team is okay. They're in good spirits. Especially they were teasing Kurena Anj, who wanted to beat up Shin for what he did going on his own to fight the others. Also got a bit angry at him in a good way, especially after what Shin did. All of them being happy to be together, seeing each other again after everything. I was so happy to finally see them. Now we have a bit of a time skip, 1 month, not a long one, and we see Ernst coming and telling them, you're citizens of the Federacy from now on. I like him actually wanting to treat them as a kid. Even in the place they were holding them, you had toys, treating them as humans, not just as prisoners or as 86ers. He has the talk, so to say, but are these his true intentions? I don't know. From the first episode, like I said, he seems to be a really good guy, but will this last, or is it something more with him from now? And he even says he's gonna be their guardian from now. The military of Giad also wants to use the Juggernaut for their own, even wanting to put them back into the fight. But Ernest, again, proving, or at least pushing it forward to say he wants to treat them as humans. They fought enough, wants to give them a proper life, treat them as kids. They fought more than enough, and he has a point there. But will they be able to stay off the battlefield? I don't know. I hope so. Even the civilians around there seemingly being very happy in the nation, even wanted to save the 86ers, finding out how they've been treated back in the Republic. So far, the Federacy seems good, maybe too good to be true. I don't know. Now, he takes them to his house, and we had a kid being very bratty. She even wanted to block the door when they came home, and she instantly reminded me of Ares from Mushoku Tensei or Jobless Reincarnation. Watch that series also. Very bossy, but I liked Shin teasing her a bit. She's very bratty. Of course, when you find her name, Frederica Rosenfort. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing her name. Ernst said she's also adopted, and she wants the kids to treat her as their small sister. Apparently he also adopted them. So this guy is proving himself to be a very good person. I hope he remains this way and there isn't some twist there that he was just using them, because I feel the spearhead unit needs somebody to actually treat them as humans right now. Lina started the process, so to say, but Ernest so far, he seems to be doing it in a different way. and a better way with the things he has available in this nation, and not the entire republic treating them as disposable, so to say. Now, he had a moment there telling them, "Call me dad from now," and the faces they made, he had the best reaction. I'm joking, unless poor guy, he's trying. I'm starting to like him. I really hope he's not gonna turn out to be evil at some point. Ernst and Shin have very good interactions over there, and he even brings him a piece of Ray, a piece of the battle legion thing. I forgot what their dinosaurus thing, what his body was called with the name Ray on it. Shin had a very big reaction over that. That's something very precious to him. And also I see Ernst feels very guilty. Something happened in his past also, especially with the nation, and trying to make up for everything that happened. We still don't have all of the answers, like I said. Now, Frederica also seems to be very smart. There's a lot more to her. She seems to be well over her age, even though she acts like a brat. But then Ernst calls her Empress. So this gave me a lot more stuff to think about and question. Is she the Empress of whatever is left of Gilead? So many questions, and also name was dropped, Kiri by Frederica. So yeah, honestly, I'm so glad this series is back. Please check it out. One of the best series, and even the source material leaders, they're giving praise to this adaptation. So the studio is doing an amazing job, and I'm happy with this series. And of course, I'm gonna keep following it. Expect more videos per week with each episode. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought about this episode. Are you happy the series is back? What do you think about the twist, the characters, all of the funny moments, the turns? Ernest, do you think he's too good to be true? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below. Remember, no spoilers. Thank you again. Remember to like and subscribe. Helps me quite a lot when you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So I'll see you again in the next one. Bye bye.